watching what happened at the press conference, I don't hate what WWE have done. I didn't like the fact that The Rock was coming in to have a match with Reigns for the title at Mania. However, it was kind of forced upon them with CM Punk's injury.
Yes.
That takes them out of the equation, so they had to do some shuffling.
Yeah.
That I have no problem with. What I do quite like that they've actually done something which you definitely wouldn't have seen under Vince McMahon, is that they've swiveled on their feet.
Yes.
And they've gone, okay, the fans aren't receiving The Rock well. How are we going to... Let's lean into that. Because for as good as The Rock was as a face, and he was a fantastic face, he was an excellent heel. And I think a lot of people forget that.
Yeah.
Some of his early stuff with the Nation of Domination in the 90s was brilliant. So I have full faith in his abilities to be able to pull off a heel roll successfully here. And slapping the guy who's getting the biggest reception at the moment
for sure.
in WWE. As much as I like Sami Zayn, and I prefer Sami Zayn as a performer, Cody Rhodes is getting the best reception right now.
Isn't he just?
It's good, and it
was very well done.
It did so well, in fact, that you see Rollins and Cody Rhodes kind of align together, and they had a massive feud when obviously Cody tore his pectoral muscle off the bone, which is just horrendous to think about. But I thought, do you know what? It filled me with hope that WWE are going to be more receptive to the reaction that they get and go with the fans rather than obstinately just keep going forward and hitting the same note, like they did with Roman Reigns pushing him down everyone's throat in the first place. Now I think he's great,
but
at that 2015
time was too much.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, I watched it and I was like, actually very entertained.
Did they actually in the conference like queue up who was going to be going against who? So I heard that they said Cody Rhodes is definitely going against Reigns.
Well, yeah, because he said, I pick you.
Yeah.
And it was his choice, yada yada. And then Triple H came out a couple of days later, didn't he? And said, I'm the one that gets to choose this, not you, which I thought was very good.
I think that was SmackDown, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. But I don't think there was any... I think then it just broke out into an all-out brawl.
Because they did...
I was going to throw some jelly on if I had a choice. But,
I've got some comments on that later on for the show. But looking at the rest of the card, so I saw that they were doing some setup for the Elimination Chamber. They were doing qualification matches.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can only assume McIntyre's going to be the one to go up against Rollins.
I reckon.
But what does The Rock do? Are they going to turn it into a triple threat? That's the only thing I can think of them doing.
I don't know. I really don't know. So I'm actually interested to find out what they do.
We need to still work out when we're going to be watching these, because normally we do the Sunday and the Monday, don't we?
Yeah.
So have to have a think and check the old diaries to make sure that that's feasible.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything else that caught your eye that you wanted to...
just how exceptionally well dressed Rollins and Rhodes were compared to Reigns and The Rock. I'll be honest.
I will give you Rhodes.
Rollins he's very well dressed. Would I like to go out on a date with a man dressed like that? No, not saying that.
So you're turning Seth Rollins down, is what you're hearing.
Well, no, absolutely not. But I'm just saying, for him and his character is brilliant.
And that is toned down for him.
And again, it was a nice. We know I'm all about the aesthetics. It was a nice difference of effectively you've got the faces dressed, suited and booted to the nines, very smart. Then you've got these two in t-shirts and a vest.
Feels like a role reversal to me, that. Because normally I expect to think of the heels like the Ric Flairs back in the day, suited and booted, and like the faces like a Stone Cold, not there in a suit, or even like using a current day one, Dean Moxley. Like Dean Moxley again, John Moxley. That's like my master of thugonomics for you, that one.
Okay.
But I think the conference was quite good.
I'll be honest, that was all I took in from it, I'll be honest.
That's fair. That's all you needed to take in from it, wasn't it?